Now I got to go live on Instagram, all these steps to make sure that everything is working all together. But just like my license plate says, it's working for you. Woohoo! Everything is working for me. God and his entire universe is always working for my good. Oh, yeah, this is the principle that I live by, live for. Good morning. God and his entire universe is working for my good. Woo! And he's working for your good too if you choose to believe that. It's always your choice what you choose to believe. You either choose that things are working against you or you focus on that God and his entire universe is working for you. Let's choose that. Let's choose for the things that are working for you and your dream. Good morning. We are living for purpose and our dream this morning, today, and every day. I'm super excited. New Doors Mentorship and Coaching, Grace Simon here, and my mentorship center is officially opening tomorrow with just having a few ladies into my home theater room where we're going to take on a full day of confidence building, really understanding where do we see our worth? How do we hold our value? Do we truly value ourselves? And do we value our thoughts? Do we value our beliefs? Do we value the dream that we hold, the desire that we have in our life to take a risk on us? Do we value that, to take a risk on us? Yesterday or the other day, I was saying to Brooklyn, sharing about the new Worthy book. Jamie Lee McKern just released her new book called Worthy. And so that's what this day on Saturday is going to be about. If you know in your heart of hearts that you're supposed to be with us on Saturday, why are you holding back? What's holding you back from coming and being with some ladies and listening to the top motivational speakers in the world right now? We have Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins, we have Dwayne Hardy, we have John Maxwell, Stephen Verdick. It's jam-packed with incredible speakers that are going to talk about their value and how they had to really push through their fear, through the risk of fear, and through the feeling of not worthy enough to go after what it is in their heart of hearts to do. We all go through it. And so if that's you, I just want you to reach out to me, let me know that you're coming. I have food, I have beverages, we have snacks, we'll be making popcorn because it's in the theater room and it's so epic. I'm excited. And yeah, it's gonna be an amazing day. I'm excited because the topic of worthiness is powerful. It's powerful or it's despairing. There's a law, the universal law called law of polarity. There's always an exact opposite. See, when God made things in his image, when he made us in his image, and when he created the whole entire world and the universe, he looked at his creation and saw that it was good. Everything that he creates is good. It's really, really good. Anything apart from God, there's no goodness apart from him. Like, he is just everywhere in goodness. But there is an opposite. There's an opposite that's not good, and it's destruction, and it's fear, and it's discouragement. It says where God is, where his love is, there's no fear. God's love casts out all fear. And yet we struggle with this thing called fear when we step into something new. And it's understandable, right? It's understandable that when we are going after a dream, which starts with a thought, thoughts are powerful things, but when they are infused with a desire, you get a thought and it immediately touches your heart, it touches your mind, and going, what was that? Oh, that would be really cool. And you start exploring that idea, and then it becomes a desire. There becomes like a burning in your heart of desire for it, right? And then you're like, get really excited because you start picturing the possibilities of, if I took action on this, if this was to take place, wow, how would it look? How would it feel? What would it mean to me, to my family, to the world around me, if I was to grab hold of this thought, of this desire, and turn it into an all consuming desire? This is lessons on Think and Grow Rich. It's actually lessons even on the Bible. Just be consumed, be consumed with that thing that you know that's in your heart of hearts that you want to do. So then we start to take, little steps forward, right? When you've had an idea and you've got a desire and you got really excited and anticipated about it, then what starts happening? These doubts of, is it really a good idea? Did I hear right? Maybe it's not the right timing. I don't know. When I said that, Brooklyn said, I know my worth? Do you know your worth? Well, it was really interesting because the very next day, and this is what happens, is that there will be something, there will be an adversary, there will be an attack on those desires, on those thoughts right away. Risk, telling you, should I take that risk? Should I do this? And so this is what happened to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's really excited. She's learning the ukulele. Ding, 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 ding. She's having so much fun learning the ukulele. And she said, Mommy, she said, what do you think about me teaching the kids on Sunday at our home church the ukulele? What do you think about that? That would be great. Can you ask Pastor Luke? I said, sure, honey, I can ask. So time, a little bit of time goes on, and she's like, Mom, have you asked yet? Maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe, maybe I should. It's kind of a silly idea. I said, Brooklyn, it's not a silly idea at all. It's something that you're really loving. And why would the kids not want to see you play the ukulele or how you're learning an instrument? That's so cool. Everybody loves it when people play instruments. And the fact is that you love it. And so why does it matter what they think about what you're playing or not? So immediately, isn't that interesting, right? She got excited about playing the ukulele and thought, I want to teach the kids how to do this. She likes to share her experience. She's enthusiastic, but then the doubts start happening. Maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe they'll laugh. Maybe they won't like the ukulele. Blah, blah. It happens to all of us. And this is where we get caught in our unworthiness. This is where we're in classrooms or in a situation where we don't speak out, right? We don't step into what it is that we want to do or that we believe that's right, or listening to that conviction. Why? Because of fear. Friends, fear is always going to come when you're trying something new. Why? Because it's something new and you haven't done it before and you don't know what the response or the reaction is going to be. I want to suggest this to you. The next time that fear comes into play when you're trying something new, I suggest that you would ask this question to fear. Fear, why are you here? Thank you, fear, for showing me signs to just pause and ask these questions. What's happening right now that I'm feeling this way, or that I have this sense of fear? And just begin to ask these questions, because your awareness of how things are going to be done, how they're going to come together, when is the right time, and the awareness is not there for something new, especially this big size dream or this big size idea, this big idea that you're going forward that's costing you a lot, not just money, time, but significance, right? Personally, your dream needs all of you, but you don't know how to do that. You don't know how to get there. That's okay, because your awareness hasn't been built out enough. So you can actually use fear as a tool to just ask questions. Ask yourself these questions. Fear, why are you here? Why am I feeling this emotion? Begin to ask these questions, and it'll be really interesting with the answers that you get. And then you're like, well, is that really true? Should people's opinions really stop me from stepping out? Because who else is stepping out around me that's going to give their opinions? Nobody, right? Who else is doing what they're supposed to be doing? And you look around, it's like, you know what? This is new and I don't know how to do it, but I know I'm going to figure it out. Just like I figured my life out up to this point. We want to bring those negative experiences, we want to bring those past failures up to the forefront where we're moving ahead, and they don't belong there. They don't belong there. The past is the past. Bring forward the things that you've learned and that you've grown in, and understand that your learning strategy always begins with not knowing how, but having an awareness, right? Being willing to move into and to learn and to grow and to seek out those that are doing what you want to do ahead of you, and they're doing it well. They're modeling their life. They're willing to extend a hand to see you grow and to flourish. Invest in that. When you're stepping into your dream needs all of you. And fear will come, but it should not stop you. It should just be a sign. Thank you, fear. Okay, thank you. I've been able to ask these questions, and now I'm ready to move forward into the next steps of my life, into the next direction of what it is that I know that I need to do in order to get to where I'm going. So today, when you step into, the next step of what it is that you're building, what it is that you're growing, what it is that you're improving and developing in your life or in your business, in your relationships, whatever it is, when there comes to something that is uncomfortable, people say this a lot: do something that scares you every day. Well, it's not good enough, and people really don't do it. They just say that. But if you just treat this fear, this emotion as a tool, and ask yourself these questions and not allow it to hold you back, but have a greater understanding and a new awareness of why you need to make it forward, you're going to continue to build that confidence. You're going to continue to find your worth and the value, and you're going to fall in love more and more with that desire, more and more with that dream. You're going to build up more faith as you take those steps. Faith unseen. Faith is not about things that you can hold in your hand, that you can see taking place and you know all the answers. That's not faith. Faith is the willingness to accept the desire that you have in your heart. Know that you're worthy of building it, creating it, developing it, and stepping forward before they have manifested into the physical presence. This is powerful stuff. Tomorrow, Saturday, starting at 9:30 a.m., we're going to be here. Message me if you'd like to come. You're going to be inspired. You're going to be gripped. You're going to be challenged. And it's going to accelerate your life, going through this 2024 year. I promise you. You can watch it online yourself by yourself, but it's better to do it with a group. And the best risk, the best investment that you can take this year is investing in yourself. So whether it's my programs or other people's programs, something that you need, something that needs to help you to get through that fear barrier and through those next steps, or learning that system, take a risk on you and invest in yourself so that you can really behold everything that you desire to have. Have an amazing Friday, everybody. Woo! Be strong and courageous. Be bold, be strong, and be of great courage today. Happy Friday. Be blessed, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye, everybody.